Okay, so half of us aren't here since half of us are still doing holiday stuff, so we're not going to be doing the time skip just yet, and we're going to be handling a couple of conversations, couple of scenes, that kind of thing that happened with the two people that are here during the first one, maybe 2 months of downtime, just for fleshing out some of the RP stuff. Since might as well. Um, well, Bacon and Jackalor should be available through Discord for text chat, so if there's something that I need to ask from them, I will. And Bacon has told me that the both horrible people that have assisted will be going to their respective keepers, namely Vivian and Halvdan.
God damn it, why can't we just kill Byron? God damn it.
Welcome back to the fold, Byron. I have bad news.
So I'm assuming that you want to go first. Epic.
Why not?
All right then. Um. All right then. The ghouls drag in a steel cage with a Byron in it and leave him and just hand you the key.
Open the cage, go inside.
They're just like,
Give
no,
some
no,
love.
no, 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 wait, let us get away first. Just, what are you doing, you crazy person? Let us get into the car at least.
Yeah, you go with the car if you want.
Okay, would you be making this a clan-wide event with everyone being there to, congratulate him on being back? Is this more private? How many of the other Malks are there?
I'd probably try and make this a little more private, mainly because, well, he probably is going to possibly frenzy in a moment, so.
Okay. But they would know that Byron is coming back, I assume.
Yes. When he calms down, we'll go and make it more of a, a real event. But the initial awakening and everything, not so much.
Walda would essentially tell you that she should be there because she is technically representing him. But
That's
everyone
fine.
else would fuck off in that case. Let's just drag the appropriate peoples out so we know who's there. So, first of all, give me a 1d10 plus 10 roll to see how much blood you currently have for. Alright, so plenty. How much are you giving him?
I'll make sure to give him about 5. Fuck it, 6.
Okay. So, he heals 1 as part of waking up, and he has 5 left over. Um, his eyes open, and he just locks on you and freezes. Just a storm
Give
of
him a
emotions. He goes stiff.
hug. Welcome back.
I'm so sorry. It wasn't me.
Don't worry. It's alright. Don't worry. I understand.
They made me do it. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
It's alright. So you've been gone for a little while. There's going to be a bit of bad news. If it's all right, I think I'll try and make sure you're somewhat contained. Pretty likely to cause you to frenzy, but you've been gone a while. So yeah. Before I deliver the news, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna make sure that you're contained.
What's wrong? Just tell me.
One moment. It's almost certainly gonna be a frenzy. I just feel you deserve fair warning. Shall I go back out and lock the door?
I have a feeling that he's feeling very worried at this point, just from the way you're presenting it.
Well, she probably figures this means a lot to him. So, nobody knew about the doggies.
What?
Your veterinarian may be probably completely decommissioned. And the doggies are gone.
There's just a shocked, kicked puppy look on his face. Pete and Bobo are gone?
Yes, they're gone.
Let's start rolling for that frenzy, I think. You made sure to contain him, but you did it in such a way that just primed him for this.
Good.
Is that in counting the
He is
plus
short
2 from
fuse,
short
doesn't he?
fuse?
Yes, that is counting short fuse. This is not that high
Oh,
difficulty.
Okay. Good to know.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, he's just screaming at you to bring him the one responsible. He'll rip their fucking faces off. He loved those goddamn dogs. How could you? You bastards!
Yeah, that was expected.
Oh, what's Walda? Yeah, at one point, he would try to dominate Walda to come to him. But, I'm not even gonna roll for it. It has no chance of working. It just bounces off.
The nose.
Well, at some point later, he's just quivering with rage. Apparently out of frenzy, but really upset in the cage. And I think it was a pretty solid cage, but let's see. Yeah, he has 5 strength. Let's see how much damage he has done to that thing. Like one of the bars is visibly bent out of shape, but you know, someone had made the cage appropriately for a cunt like this.
Yep. And now she's basically going to just console him, say that if he needs help getting set back up, I'm sure that we can see about arranging things, etc., etc.
Just tell me what happened.
Well, the doggies managed to get out of their cages eventually. I managed to find out about it and got Halvdan and me also trying to find them. They'd already gotten a couple of people, and well, apparently they were really, really hungry and tried to eat Halvdan.
Malkavians want to like you so goddamn much, Demi. But you keep making it hard.
Hey, okay. No. I'm okay with the Malkavians. I don't give a fuck what Byron thinks about me.
What did he do?
Well, they almost killed him. And then he killed them. Yeah.
He didn't talk to them? They were good boys. They would have listened. Why would he do this? I know he can talk to him. He's gangrel. He should be able to talk to them. Starts
He did talk to
crying.
them, didn't he?
He
Wait,
did.
no, he didn't.
He did.
Oh,
He
did.
tried, kind of, a little bit. But, you know.
Well, he did apparently try that at first, but it didn't end up working out.
Did he remember to scratch behind their ears? They really liked that. My dogs!
It'll be okay. I'm so sorry.
He killed my
Hopefully
dogs.
They didn't give him much of a choice. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wow, Demi. Wow.
Next time, make sure someone's aware of doggos. That way, if something happens, they can be taken care of. Okay?
He's just, breathing heavily. Eyes filled with bloody tears.
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
I think Walda is having a why the fuck am I even part of this stupid ass clan moment in the background. It's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this shit?
Even that one intelligence sometimes comes to use, doesn't it? God bless.
I mean, she has two now. She upgraded.
Oh, she got smarter.
Yeah, she has had reason to get smarter. Like a lot of stupid shit hitting her. Oh,
So, there's gonna probably just be a bunch of sobbing and, consiling from this point. Hopefully he'll be able to bounce back a little bit, and then he can get reintroduced to the clan again. But
well,
if not,
when
he
you
wants to stay alone.
are
That's fine.
when you are done telling him about the dogs, he's gonna ask if he can come out now.
Unlock the door immediately.
Gonna go.
Good luck.
Highly suspicious. Heavily sweating.
Demi, you have that Auspex rating for. Oh wait, no, you don't.
Not yet.
Never mind, then you're perfectly fine.
Everything is all a-okay.
I hope they are. If not, having someone hate Halvdan could be useful one day, but hey.
So we said it was a base of 8 to hunt generally, unless you know the area, and then that gets debuffed by everything that you have available.
Yeah, generally.
So dominate 1 and obfuscate 2, we're gonna call that a 5 for him, going down from a base of 8 in the Malk territory. See how quickly he can... Yeah, it's gonna take him a little while to build up his strength. Fair enough. Okay, so, Halvdan. You get delivered probably a pet box with a staked and torpoured Sabata Zimitzi.
I look at it for a second. One more second. Oh, right.
Would there be anyone else there when you're taking delivery? Like, given that some of the gangrel are crazy and the whole thing is inside your domain, do you have people hanging around you regularly, other than the occasional Malkavian?
I don't know really. I'd say it's a 50-50. Should I roll?
Give me a roll.
A luck die, okay.
Okay, so someone would be with. Let's see. Who would we use for this? Maxim is probably generally still maintaining Elysium, being all, there.
Yeah, Maxim being Maxim.
And given that a lot of these fuckers are busy pursuing their own insane derangements, right, those that spent this needs to be done proper ranks out of clan disciplines. say it's Fred that's just around, because he might end up just accidentally not being detected by the ghouls, etc. Possibly
Gotcha.
even by you. It's like, oh yeah, I was talking to him 5 minutes ago. You just feel hand on your shoulder, whirl around. Yeah, he's still there.
Anyways, should I roll the same as a epic 1d10 plus 10?
Yes. Do. So,
God bless.
yeah, you essentially have a like one of those bed boxes, but probably not made of plastic yet. That's just something like plywood with a Zimity folded into it.
God damn it. So we're in the park right now. I really should bring this somewhere more secure. Do-do-do-do-do. I don't want to bring her to my place. No, not at all.
Do you have an extra place? Do you want to
I don't
risk
think
her
so.
being in an extra place where she might try to run?
Nah, fuck it. She could do anything, so I'm staying here.
Okay, so
So yeah, I'm just going to just in case, because anything could happen, and we might be talking for a while. I'm just going to buff strength and dexterity by 1, just in case.
okay, are you bringing her into the apartment?
No, I'm not bringing her in the apartment.
Okay, then you
Definitely not.
are in the park.
Yeah, in the park.
Right.
Unstake. Yeah, unfold and then unstake,
Okay.
and be ready for anything.
The head just sort of shifts to one side as you pull the stake out with a sucking noise. Nothing happens.
God damn it. I need to feed this bitch as well.
Yes.
Fine, 1 blood point down the fucking drain of her.
Okay. She starts spluttering and her eyes snap open. Looks around panicked. Focuses on you.
Hello there.
Hi? Who the fuck are you?
I go smile. I'm Halvdan Bergdahl. Nice to meet you.
Uh, who now?
Right. Let's just get this situation out of in context, so to say.
Shia looks in the shadows where Fred is hiding. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, hi, Fred.
Just waves
Um,
back. Bitch saw him.
So, I'm not sure if you were told of this before or anything, but I have a job that includes, well, you. And that is to bring you back onto what is true, what is right, and what is, well, morally okay to say. I'm here to teach you about being human again.
Uh, um, uh, uh, okay.
Look, look. You probably won't agree with it at first. I mean, it's a contradiction to what you probably already believe. But I believe that in everybody's heart, since we were all human at a point, that we will have a chance of redemption. And as much as I, well, despise people who are not on humanity, I do give them a chance. And I am offering this chance to you as well. I trust that through time and through some effort on your part, and of course mine, we
Uh,
can bring you back to a clearer view.
But what? Where's that Kurt asshole? Where's that bedroom piece of? Why am I here? Who are you?
They're the ones who gave you to me.
Wow.
She kind of tries to huddle backwards away from you.
I won't hurt you.
Gosh.
It's just, this thing takes time. I just want to talk properly, get to know you, and get to reteach you in a normal, peaceful way.
I can't believe
I
how
just-
much of an asshole Halvdan sounds like.
I mean, I'm not trying to be nice. I'm also being skeptical at a point. I mean, this is very, very true in a sense.
Like, okay, this is probably gonna take one of your downtime actions, just over time teaching her not to be a complete cunt.
Yes. I have expected that already, and I will probably dedicate it. If she is, of course, compliant to it.
You can
I just
see.
can't help it.
You can see a lot of. I think it was fire wounds on her. I think she got burned for a lot of it.
Did she?
Yeah, she got burned.
I don't remember that, so whatever.
She is covered in ag. Those are not closing. Listen, I'm gonna need to heal. Can you just give me a cellar and throw in a body or two or something, and we can talk when I'm able to function?
Well, that should be your first step then. Not eating constantly an entire body of people, little by little.
What?
Yes.
What?
Restrain and temperance is the first step.
You're not gonna fucking feed me?
I'm going to feed you, just not all of it, at once. Little by little, just like every one of us.
Oh, this is fucking bullshit!
We don't go around eating, getting somebody and then, draining them until they're completely dry.
But... Oh, fuck you! You're gonna fucking torture me with hunger?
I'm not gonna fucking torture you with hunger. Okay, here's the
You
thing.
Camarilla
You and me are both
fucks
the
are fucking sick! What is wrong with you?
Do you believe that I don't know how the whole hunger thing works? You're not going to.
I'm gonna have to mute myself at this point. God damn it, dude.
I know. I'm not liking it either, trust me.
I mean, at this point, you could just do the gaggle thing and be on her to assert dominance. She's on the ground. I'm just saying. Your clan ancestors are speaking through the blood.
Piss on the bitch. No.
Does she have... Oh, she has no politics. Right, yeah, she has no idea who you are. None. Not even gonna let her roll. Okay, so what the fuck are you gonna do with me?
I told you. See, I need, and I hope that we can bring you back on the path of humanity. And make you a proper, upstanding vampire in at least Camarilla ways. So, to do that, I would require your effort from your part, and of course, effort from my part, to work together to achieve this. And as such, bringing you back to a state where restraint, temperance, that is, and a sense of regret and conscience would be needed. Basically, humanizing you again. And that sounds cruel a little bit, yes, but it's it's actually for the better.
But the fuck. Are you gonna bloodbind her?
How many people?
Are you gonna bloodbind her eventually?
Um,
Keep in mind,
I don't feel that if I'm trying to bring somebody back to humanity, that blood binding them would be the proper way. I mean, yeah, it definitely makes life easier because it should be easier to control from my side. But in the same way, I kind of don't feel like it would be truly from the soul at that point. That's just kind of my thought on it.
okay, so give me a charisma intimidation roll here. You sound like a complete cunt, so make it a 7, but enchanting voice I'm gonna allow to apply, so 5.
Okay. Right, no willpower. You can't even spend willpower. Let's go, boy.
What are your
Okay.
specialties?
Charisma is forceful.
Applies.
Yeah, so 3.
You know, with that, she's like, okay, fine, just fucking feed me, okay?
Okay.
Yep. Can I say he sounds like a well-meaning asshole, but he totally is coming off as an asshole.
Yeah,
I
know.
mean, that's
I think
kind
that
of
was
his
the kind of
charisma speciality. That's the thing. It's just playing true to how he, in theory, works.
I mean, it's not like I
some
harbor anything nice
of the
towards her.
worst parts about this is he hasn't described to her who he is, what the rules are for, interacting in the Camarilla. He's just like, all right, you're gonna have to get fucking used to it. What?
I mean, I'm going to be explaining her, as the thing goes, like fully, but this is just like a sort of context. What the fuck's going on?
That's not context, though.
Why
He
is
didn't
she
give
alive?
context.
I think I gave her context on why she's alive because it's another chance at redemption.
Oh, Christ. I think she needs to roll conviction because she's going along with trying to... Oh, she's at least seriously considering going along with this. I think that's an ethics roll for Path of Night, if I remember.
Think so.
Probably.
Pretty sure.
I mean, no matter what road, I feel like it would be a conviction roll anyway.
Repenting one's behavior. Cause repentance, not practice it. So yeah, she's trying to practice repentance, whatever her intentions is, even if she's considering doing it because she's forced to. It's still a fucking path roll. So there goes a dot of conviction.
I did good.
1 or 2 dots of the Path of Night.
What is she at?
It would have to
If it
be
was higher
2.
than.
Unless you wanted to give her a derangement or something instead, like the book recommends. But usually we've just ruled just taking down 2, I think.
I'm gonna look up the generation. The generation.
Never else have I wanted somebody else to bot so hard.
Gain a derangement, or I can take down an extra point. You know what? She's been through a lot. I think a derangement is appropriate.
Not another crazy person.
More crazy people! Bring them all!
Where were the derangements? Ah, there they are. Oh.
Don't worry, I already know what she's probably gonna pick.
Well, she's not picking. I honestly think bulimia is good because that's a perfect thing to tie into this. It's like, you know what? I need more blood. I got this splinter. Just feed me.
You know, it was between that and megalomania for me. I was like, what
Yeah,
are
I
these
kind of
two?
feel like megalomania might be a little better.
Not with
but...
her nature, doesn't fit.
Okay.
Magnificent. So another crazy flesh crafter.
Papa bless.
You know, you're probably going to have to just start copy pasting the bloody mechanical effects of what they do at this point with how many crazy people there are. Damn.
So, okay, how do you set her up now that she's awake?
Oh yeah, how do I set her up? Probably with the help of others, actually, get her someplace so she could, stay.
Okay, what kind of a place? You're not exactly flush with cash.
Yeah, I know. It's well, for a start, maybe some kind of warehouse thingy.
Probably the Melks know some kind of an appropriate basement you can borrow.
Yeah.
You know... No, she wouldn't ask for this. Not like this, but... I'm debating whether they would ask for anything in return. Vivian wouldn't, but the others might. Because having a Zim... Oh no, we know someone who has a taste for Zimitsi.
Well, no, we've known that the whole time.
Yeah, but in character, I still don't know Byron's fully out.
Okay, so... Shit. You know, the Malkavians can find an appropriate place and keep an eye on her, kind of, in passing. Just check in, make sure that it's not covered in bodies or walls haven't been made from flesh, that kind of a thing.
Yeah, that would be appreciated much.
Yeah, but they will probably want a minor boon in return from you. From essentially keeping her in their territory. Because that sounds like a pain in the dick.
Yeah, it kind of is, and I kind of can't blame them. So, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it.
So... This would be owed essentially to the clan in general, because they're all kind of pitching in.
Yeah, they are. That's okay.
Which means that in practice, if Walda decides that it's in the clan's interest to call this in, she would probably be the one doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, describe to me how you feed her, because I'm curious, and this will establish a lot about your relationship with this Zimitsi.
God damn it.
Introduce her to an orgy?
Don't mind this horribly burnt person. She's gonna be playing with us. Presents.
I wish I had experience raising somebody. God damn it, I'm not meant to be a father. I usually run away from responsibilities. God bless. Probably. How do I do it? Maybe the whole. I'm trying to remember using like an example from Toluca, which is a bad idea, but I'm just listen to me. Which is watch them feed, on a person, but stop them when I see that it's going too much or too much, and just basically sort of teach her that way how to properly restrain herself. What's the actual limit? Where should you go, and etc. Basically, like teaching her like a fucking fledgling almost.
Okay. Do you feed her on the same night or do you wait until tomorrow?
She was fucking hungry as shit.
Or so she says.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I had to put a blood point in her so she wakes up again. She's just torpor. On both sides, I can see why I would do both, but at the same time, I can see consequences for both. But for time being, I'll play the sort of nice guy and feed her on the same night.
Okay, I will let people be gradually as nights pass, take blood as progress towards healing act from now on, because that just makes things easier for younger scrubs. So let's say you bring someone to her a bit later on in the night.
Yep.
I need to take a look at nature to see if she would have recovered willpower from anything she did. Because they did horrible things to her and she's kind of drained. Yeah, no, not a chance. Alright then. Okay. So, how do you bring her a person? Just knock someone over the head for a change?
Yeah, that would maybe be a good idea, or possibly first charisma, and then when they're unsuspecting, then do it. I mean, it's kind of the same, but
Hey, this is really a... Oh, chloroform, right.
good old Fred, always reliable.
Okay. You can grab a single person without any trouble, we're gonna assume. So, you bring them to her, and she starts drinking. Really carefully and slowly, does not frenzy.
Still keeping a good eye.
Takes 1, 2.
Stop.
And at that point, you probably have to pull her off because she is not gonna willingly fuck off.
Thought so.
Make
Probably would.
a strength check.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say I was gonna buff my strength by 2, so I could do this properly.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, just a strength roll or strength brawl?
Just a strength roll.
Now I wish I had higher strength. God bless.
Nope, she is still on the wound. Well, I shouldn't take it up there. So, strength gets buffed.
Why can I not be strong, man?
Huh. I didn't know that about the Path of Night. That's interesting.
And she's utterly fucked. In all kinds of ways.
Not quite, in a way. Apparently, one of the common things about people with the Path of Night is that they actually really admire, or rather, they often have great reverence for those they perceive as truly good or blessed. Huh.
Seriously?
Really?
She is essentially... She has survived 3 or 4 years as a vampire, maybe 5. She's the standard Sabat neonate. bright and short-lived, you know? In the
Yep.
burning dumpster fire kind of way.
Anyways,
No, I just thought that was interesting. I didn't know that about the Path of Night.
anyways, yeah, strength by another 2, so she can fuck off. At this point,
Okay.
should I roll?
When you try to pull her off this way, she just lets you and just slides across the floor with a grin on her face. Thank you.
I checked the guy.
She did not lick the wound closed. He's bleeding out of his fucking jugular.
I mean, I'd fucking close it off.
Okay. Do you have medicine?
No, I do not.
Do you have night sight active?
Night sight active? Wait, is it dark in here?
Well, it's a dark basement of some kind, so yes, generally.
Oh, if it was dark inside, then I would have it active, but I didn't know it was dark.
Okay. Then, since you're essentially seeing into the infrared, yeah, that we're gonna say the dude is noticeably less vibrantly alive than he used to be a few minutes ago.
Yeah. That ain't good. Well, first of all, I mean, the first option is fucking closing that goddamn wound.
Yeah, the wound is closed, but he did lose more blood while you got to the wound, because, you know, she did not essentially puncture in a particularly safe or controlled way. She just ripped him open.
If I did not give blood, would he die? He probably would, right?
You don't know, but generally speaking, you do not see people in this state walking around a whole lot after feedings in your extensive experience of biting people. She just leans against the wall after dragging herself over while you're looking to the dude. Maybe you're not such a cunt after all. Thanks. I needed that.
So, yeah, I don't want this guy to suffer because of fucking her. I'd probably give him a blood point.
Okay.
I know it doesn't. It's not the best like fucking idea, but you know, he's
Roll a
bad.
luck die. Oh, I fucking hate doing this to you. I really fucking hate doing this to you, but he's not breathing anymore by the time you pour the blood down his throat. Might have had a heart condition. Couldn't take the strain. Too much blood loss in too short a time.
I turn. Okay, well, he's fucking dead at that point. I mean, I don't have medicine. I don't even know how to fucking do shit.
You
So
do,
he's not
however, have
breathing.
enough occult to know that his heart had stopped by the point you gave him blood. You have anywhere
Can I just
from
embrace somebody?
5-10 minutes to hour and a half before he wakes up as a baby gangrel.
Oh shit!
So how does the cover-up happen, Demi?
Demi, you'd have two choices. You either kill your child before it's conceived, or
Do you believe
You,
in an abortion? Do you believe in a gangrel's right to choose, Demi, or is all vampire life precious?
mean-
And do you have a coat hanger?
God damn it, here comes moral and duty again. On the same point, I didn't choose this guy properly in terms of skill abilities, so he's not fit to be a gangrel. On the other hand, we kind of just killed him.
And you need to. Do you have any politics?
I have zero politics.
You would know
Yeah, he
that
wouldn't think about it.
it is common
He probably
knowledge.
knows about it. But he might not even think about. I
He
think we both
has
know what we're
enough
thinking,
gangrel
so.
lore. This happens a lot in your clan. The best thing to do is to park him outside the city, tell him to survive on his own, and be like, you don't know who your sire is, just go that way. Come back in a year if you're still alive and we'll talk.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, a lot of gangrel
Man,
embraces
if you
happen
survive,
that
you
way.
survive.
Try and survive.
If you don't,
That is true.
tough-
That
tough
would
luck.
help.
You know, when I thought about having my first child, I thought it would be a blissful, glorious moment. No, it really isn't. God bless. I don't even have fucking drive. I need a car now. God damn it. I don't have any.
Wow, you're
I
just
think
fucked.
I think this just went up to a major boon to the Malkavians to hide this for you, because you fucking owe them if you use them for this, and they're probably gonna know. This is a place they keep a careful watch on, by your request.
Oh god, this turned out worse for you than I was expecting. Very quick.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you could
Who
just
needs
kill
power?
him. You're just gonna need to roll conscience at that point.
He's technically already dead. He hasn't turned yet. See? Moral question.
Do you believe in abortion, Demi? That's the real question.
Are you asking in character and out of character?
How about both?
Mostly in.
Abortion is okay if it's an accident. This is an accident.
Well, that's very progressive for you, Half. That probably were excommunicated at some point if the church found out when you were human.
When I was human. I God fucking damn it. Do I am? He's.
You can gain that humanity back, it's fine. It's just that
I know.
Dizimitsi is watching and you're being a shining example of humanity right now.
I know. Yeah, no. I don't think I would kill him. I feel like I would try to save him as much as possible. This was my mistake, my carelessness, and as such, I need to atone for it in a sense. And just ending him
Okay.
doesn't feel right for me.
Demi, you lucked out. There is definitely a Malk watching, but with a 10 on your behalf, it's Walda.
God bless. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna ask help for this guy. Both, not as I wouldn't even probably think of it more of an example, though it will be an example to her. It's definitely more of just saving this guy.
Okay, so, do you want to go outside and look for a Malk?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
All right. So. Okay, how do you go about attracting their attention if they're watching?
Huh.
This matters, not for the reason you think, but this matters.
Huh. That's actually a good question. How would I do it? I usually just use other Malkavians to contact other Malkavians, but what happens if I don't have a Malkavian with me? Oh no. Ah. Huh. Oh, I would. I don't. My Mimi side is coming out, and I'm just gonna go like. I was gonna go like Teddy says what, and then for a fucking reaction, but I did a proper fucking answer. I don't know how I would do it actually.
Okay.
Fucking hell. I mean, I would probably just go to where I know they are in their domain as fast as possible.
Okay.
Because I really don't know how I would actually attract them right now. I mean, wait a second. Actually, no. Would that work?
You're gonna have to tell me what you're
Most
thinking of doing.
hooting like a fucking owl.
Charisma animal can difficulty 9.
Got it.
No reaction.
Damn it. Don't want to be a fucking bird. I don't want to be a fucking bear out of nowhere. New Orleans. Bears have invaded.
Valdev's meanwhile like, this must be that fabled animalism. The one thing no one ever uses.
No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. God damn it! I have literally nothing for disciplines that could work. I so don't want to try it, but at the same time, it's a situation where time isn't of essence. Just kill me for it. I'm gonna do it as a bear this time.
Are you gonna turn into a bear?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Just do same difficulty?
Yeah. Nope.
God damn it.
Huh.
Yeah, nothing's working.
I didn't know there were dumpster bears in New Orleans. But Teddy must know best. What do you try after that?
Going for the where I know where the Malks are.
All right.
I don't think I know we have any other way to really do it. Cell phones aren't a thing yet.
Okay, then as you are approaching the place, Walda is gonna tap you on the shoulder, breaking her obfuscate.
Oh, hey, Volder.
So did you find your bear?
No, that was my bad. Wait, no, that was my bad attempt at trying to call you guys. Anyways, I need your help.
Sure, what do you need?
Follow me.
Okay,
Let's go
and you
back.
start heading back. Demi.
Wait a second. I first need to ask, Volda, do you know how to drive?
I guess, sure, I do.
Okay, good. Because we're
Jimmy,
gonna need a car.
you're... Okay, you're gonna... Okay. Let's see, can Walda break into a car?
Just a quick question, actually, about that. When I got my ghouls, do any of them have a car?
Not sure. But Walda would be trying to convince Steady that she's competent.
No, I was actually just asking that as a question. I wasn't even sure.
I haven't given them resource ratings, but given that they're both social workers or activists, they might have a crappy one because cars are becoming more common. And well, they are common at this point, I assume, but
Yeah,
they're
they're
not
pretty common.
high. Yeah, they're not high on the totem pole as the social ladder goes.
Okay.
Not necessarily paid very well. Okay. Shit. Okay. Alda has an idea. She's gonna distract the dude getting into his car by her feminine wiles while you clock him on the head from behind.
My God.
I need to stop clocking. I need to stop clocking people in the head, for fuck's sake.
Do you agree with this plan?
Could we do? I don't really agree with this plan.
You avoided one conscience roll to go into another conscience roll.
I'm not fucking clocking this guy to steal his car. I was mostly saying if she has a car. If she doesn't, well, fuck, we need to find one, but, in a legal way if possible. Or does anybody else have a car?
What among the Malkavians? What do you think?
I don't fucking know. Maybe one of them is crazy enough to actually drive.
Leslie probably has a car. She works as a private investigator, I think. Yeah, I think that was her job, but she's rather successful at this, and she needs a car to move around. So, yeah, you can try and find Leslie.
That's more time, though.
She's probably working too, earning her money.
I know.
Demi, make me an intelligence alertness check at 6. You realize that you just left a low-gen fledgling gangrel that's about to finish turning with a Sabbat vampire.
I give up.
Okay, then with that we can take a break and split the video.